Phyllis Woods Brown.
Thank you for those of you who stayed. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me that you stayed to listen. And one thing that we forgot to say, someone actually told me today that I'm taller on Skype lessons than I am in person. So I thought that was cute. This first song I'm going to do is one, it's been a work in progress for 18 years. Some of you have been following, I think it started back in 2001 when for the first time in 25 years I found myself at home with no children. And I had one daughter that was doing an internship out in Colorado, and my other daughter was doing travel nursing in Hawaii. And I was absolutely devastated that I didn't have any children at home for a little while. And then about 5 years later, I wrote the second verse, and you'll see why. And then the last verse just happened about a month ago. And if you're a grandmother, you'll understand this verse. So this is an autobiographical tune, and it's called Emptiness Waltz. Well, we spend our mornings alone. We blinked and the children were grown. Now it's just us and the dog, and there's no one left at home. We spend our mornings alone. Yeah, we spend our evenings alone. Still parents, but mostly by phone. It's not the same as when they were living here at home. We spend our evenings alone. And we go dancing through the house, spread out on the couch. I go to bed at 9 and I never hear whining, and I stay in bed until noon and sunbathe in the nude. The youngest one has moved out, we're dancing through the house. Well, I wrote that last verse too soon. They're back, they're up in their rooms. The laundry is piled up high, all the way up to the sky, and I no longer go nude. Yeah, the children have moved back home, and we're no longer alone. It's not the same as when they were living on their own. The children have moved back home, and they go tearing through the house, spread out on the couch. I go to bed at 9, but I wake up to whining, and they stay in bed until noon and run around half nude. The children moved back in, please bring me tonic and gin. Well, since then our family has grown. The children have kids of their own. There's 8 little hands making smudges all over my door. There was 1 and then 2, now there's 4. Yeah, the grandkids are running things now, and I can't explain to you how. I never knew how much love I could hold in my heart. And of course, there's always this part. Now I can give them all the sweets that they want to eat. They'll be covered up with mud when you come and pick them up. And on their birthdays, they'll get drums and Play-Doh. Oh, how fun! The payback is due. They're coming Thank you very much. Lindsay Breedham's going to help me out. I've always wanted to play the hammer dulcimer with a cello player, and yesterday I did it for the first time, and I cried because it was so pretty. This song I'm going to do, I thought most people knew it, but I've told several people what I was going to do, and nobody knew it, which really surprised me. But just a little bit of my history. Before I got into traditional music, I was a regular kid, and there was one song. I picked up a guitar when I was 13 years old at my papa's house and I taught myself to play and started going places and playing and singing. And I did that for several years. And during the course of that, this song was always requested. And it's just come back about every 5 years. I'll pull it back out. And it's a Don McLean song. It was recorded in the 70s, which I was just barely born. If you're over the age of 40, I'm sure you may recognize it, and if you're under the age of 40, well, good for you. So the name of the song is Vincent. Thank you. She told me to put my glasses on, and I said, no, I'm scared. Okay. All right, so here we go. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hill, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chill in colors of the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me. How you suffered for your sanity. How you tried to set them free, and they would not listen. They did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. They could not love you, and still your love was true. And when no heart was left inside, on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portrait song in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like strangers that you've met. Rose, my crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free, and they would not listen. They're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Bringing about a dozen other people up here now. Welcome to the stage, the rich and famous Mark Allen Wade. I couldn't possibly play a set at Evart without playing with my old playing partner, Brett Ridgway. I'm really proud to have this guy up here. This guy is 12 years old, and I'm so glad to see this traditional music going into another generation. He's only been playing the bass a year, and he's doing good. This is his mom, Lindsay, and his dad, Eric. And we are going to do a little bit of June Apple. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, let's play that. Let's do the right notes.